December 13th. The Federation has intensified their attack. It is now only a matter of time before California base is besieged. During this time, the base was sending soldiers, officers, and supplies into outer space, using every ship capable of escaping Earth's atmosphere, until there was only one HLV left. In order to ensure that the last vessel would be sent safely into space, someone had to remain on Earth to protect the launch pad. Some were in favor of sending us into space, but without us, there was little chance of the launch pad being adequately protected. The battle strength of California base, once the largest in North America, had dwindled to nothing. I made the decision to remain behind. As long as comrades were still fighting on Earth's soil, I would never step foot off this planet.
This is the final stage of our relocation of officers, soldiers, and supplies from the North American region into outer space. I thank you all for your great work. This will be the last HLV to launch from California base. I had originally planned to have you all board the vessel, but it doesn't seem possible now. The Federation forces are approaching, and they intend to keep the last HLV from lifting off. We must form a defense unit using volunteers. Inform your personnel that this is a volunteer mission, and to give it some thought before they decide.
Hail Zeon! First of all, I'm proud to see that you have all decided to remain. Though this mission is a raw deal, I'm pleased you have chosen to join in. As you know, we have been sending all our war resources into space, using every ship capable of escaping Earth's atmosphere. This vessel is the last of them. The last HLV is preparing to take off. Our mission is to hold off the enemy attempting to stop the launch, and buy enough time for the HLV to reach the safety of outer space. In order to do so, the formation of a defense line to hold off the enemy isn't enough. This measure alone won't prevent the enemy from advancing. We must also disrupt their communication system. This has proven to be the most effective tactic in our previous battles with the Federation. This, of course, means less units fighting on the defense line, which makes it a bit risky. But I know we are the only ones who can carry out this mission. After we see our comrades off, I expect you to make it through alive, so we may all gather together again. Victory to Zeon! Those words I shall use as a prayer for the future of all space noids. Hail Zeon!
Matt, you've remained too.
Hey, I've already told you I'm still alive because I've been serving under you, right? I'm not about to leave here and risk taking orders from some bonehead.
Oh, well, the most important thing is to keep the enemy away from the HLV until it takes off. We can't give them a chance to attack. We'll have to crush the enemy before they get close enough to shoot the HLV. I know it's easier said than done.
No worries, Lieutenant. I'm sure just our little group can keep the enemy at bay long enough. The Feddies are gonna regret this. The only thing you need to worry about is keeping us grunts in line. That's what being a good leader is all about. As for the plan, we should pick guys who've got enough mobility for the team to destroy the enemy's command center. The enemy outnumbers us and we'll use it to their advantage. You don't have to worry. We'll send that sucker into space. Oh man, you stuck around too?
Of course I did! I couldn't let you be the only one to risk your life, old man. Besides, if I did leave, I'd have to train myself to get used to space warfare all over again. That's why I decided to remain on Earth.
Well, you sound like a real soldier, kid.
Considering I'm not much older than a preschooler.
He sure taught you a lesson, huh, Matt?
The more people we have to guard the vessel, the better. I gave my ID tag to a friend who's a passenger on the HLV. But that doesn't mean I intend to lose my life out here. I gave it to that friend of mine as a lucky charm to make sure we live through this war. So let's all do our best.
Looks like the enemy is attacking the missile base. We were relying on that base for backup, but that's not possible now.
If anyone's sticking around, it'll be me. I know it'll be difficult to protect the base to the very end, but I'm sure we'll find a way. In any case, this time I refuse to follow any orders that could easily turn my comrades into casualties.
There really wasn't any choice. I wouldn't be exaggerating if I said we're the only ones who can hold the fort. We must figure out a way to slow down the enemy if this mission is going to be a success. Pay special attention to enemy mobile suits that seem to have greater agility and firepower. In any event, I'll just focus on carrying out the mission given to me.
It's only been 9 months since our forces landed on Earth, but it feels like we've been fighting this war for years. By the way, about Lieutenant Renchef, he seems a bit too belligerent. I think once he's out there fighting, he won't back down from anything. I feel that his personality may have been partly responsible for the annihilation of the soldiers in his unit. Of course, we need people like Lieutenant Renchef to win this war. His personality is essential for a soldier.
We can still fight! Let's show them some Zeon spirit!
I am the tech chief of this unit. If the unit decides to remain, then count me in too. All your equipment's been fully maintained. I am worried about future operations, though. Looks like we won't be resupplied from now on.
It's a war no matter where we go, right? But I'd rather stick with the people I already know. Though I'm not sure how much longer I can keep your machines in working order.